What's up guys, my name is Scott and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and today we have another Serbu RN-50 video for you. So I purchased this gun and introduced it on the channel about 2 months ago, and I'll be honest with you, I really like this rifle. But when I was researching this rifle, I had one concern before purchasing it, and it's the same concern that a lot of people have when they look into these rifles, because they are a great value to get into the 50 BMG world. But there's one thing that people get hung up on, and that's, man, I don't think I could reload that thing very fast. And if you're not familiar on how you load and reload the Serbu RN-50, I'll show you real quick. You hit your little lever here and break your rifle open. You unscrew your cap. You take you around, but this isn't a live round. I'm not going to put a live round here in the house. You stick it in there, you take your cap, and you screw your cap back on. Now, once you shoot this, your casing is going to expand, and you're not going to be able to pull that out with your fingers. So you're going to take another round. Now I take the lip of it, and I put it on the lip of the spent round, give it a little flick, and you can pull it out. Then you just take your cap and screw it back on. And then you're good to go. So like I said, I've had this gun now for about 2 months. I haven't shot it a ton, but I have shot it enough that I actually feel pretty comfortable loading and reloading this gun. And I really don't think that it takes as long to load and reload it as some people may think. So now I'm going to show you some footage of me shooting this gun 5 times with a timer going. What we did was we put 1 round in the tube, we start the timer as soon as I pull the trigger, and then we end the timer as soon as I pull the trigger on the 5th round. I was going to shoot the rounds off into the dirt or off into the woods, but I thought, you know what, that's not realistic. If you're shooting this gun, you're most likely going to be aiming at some sort of target. I highly doubt you're just going to be shooting off rounds into the dirt. So I thought, let's actually try and hit something. So we get back at 100 yards, and I set up 5 silhouette targets. I also went ahead and put some 2.5 gallon jugs of water behind it to give us some sort of reaction when we hit the target. The only problem is when I got back to shoot, I noticed that I was setting lower and my targets were setting higher. So I was actually shooting in kind of an upward angle, and I'm just not okay with that shooting the 50 BMG. Even though there's nothing but woods behind where we're shooting, I still just rather be safe than sorry. So I ended up taking the targets down and moving them down to the ground, and then I just went ahead and put the 2.5 gallon water jugs behind the targets on the ground too. So now we're shooting at a downward angle, and the bullet's going to hit the dirt a lot faster. Like I said, I'd just rather be safe than sorry when shooting a rifle this large. You never know, there may be somebody trespassing on the property, and the next thing you know, we missed them with a 50 BMG, so we don't want that. So that's why I took some extra safety precautions. And I want you to know that I only did this once. I knew if I took a bunch of ammo out there with me, I would blast all of it trying to get a good time for the camera. So I brought just enough ammo, and I only brought the 5 silhouette targets and the 5 jugs of water that I needed for the video. So there are no practice runs. It was just a one-time thing. So now here's the footage. Let's see how long it takes for me to take 5 shots with the Serbu RN-50. Okay, we only get 1 shot at this. I'm not going to be aiming center mass. I'm going to be aiming low, so trying to hit those water jugs. And yeah, that's about it. Can't forget to turn my hat around backwards.
What I do is I just try to take my hat and I turn it around, and it's like a switch that goes on. And when the switch goes on, I feel like another person.
Oops. so we hit our first target right down there, and we smacked our water jug. Second target we hit right there, and our water jug is, well, it's one of these. Oh no, it's behind it still. Smacked our water jug. Third target we hit right there, and we blew up our water jug. Fourth target, well, it's kind of hard to tell where we hit on the fourth target, but we blew up the water jug. And target number 5, well, we missed target number 5. So we shot 5 rounds in 1:20. Say I wasn't doing too bad considering that I did not get a practice run. And we managed to hit 4 out of 5 targets. Now yes, I missed one, but I'm human and I miss sometimes. I'm not perfect. But I'll be honest with you. The 4th target, and you saw, it exploded and knocked down the 5th target. I really wasn't paying attention to what was going on down there when I was shooting. I was more just trying to come off the rifle as fast as possible and reload and come up with the next shot. So when I come up with the 5th round for our 5th shot, I didn't see my target. And I thought, okay, well maybe I'm aiming at a previous target. So I looked around, and by the time I realized that the 5th target was just down, I knew that that clock had been ticking for a while. So I was aiming in the general direction. I knew I wasn't going to hit it because I wasn't really aiming where I needed to be aiming, and I went ahead and just squeezed the trigger just so we could stop the clock. So I knew today's video was more about speed and not accuracy, so I figured, what the heck, if we miss one, whatever. I just wanted to stop that clock. Oh, and if you were wondering, we were using Hornady 750 grain AMAXs in today's video. So, is the Serbu RN-50 just as fast as a semi-auto? No, it's nowhere close to a semi-auto. But what we did establish today is it doesn't take as long to load and reload this rifle as you would think. Also, don't forget, if you're interested in a Serbu RN-50, when you finally decide to pull the trigger and give Serbu a call, don't forget to mention Kentucky Ballistics on your initial call, and they will give you $50 off your rifle. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. If you're a new subscriber, don't forget to hit that little bell at the top. It's going to give you notifications when we upload new videos. And we upload new videos every week. If you're interested in Kentucky Ballistics clothing, there's a link in the description down below that will take you to our shop. Also, links in the description down below that will take you to our Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Don't forget to check us out over there too. Once again, my name is Scott. You've been watching Kentucky Ballistics, and I'll see you next time.